And again, we're coming upon the paupers' graves. I'll put a link in the description below for the paupers' graves. I think tomorrow there's an 80% chance of rain. So I do not imagine being out tomorrow. I wonder if this tree with the red leaves, this is a Japanese maple. I don't think it's usually shaped like that though. Oh, I see a child's grave. I really am trying to get to my car. Really am, but I see these things and feel compelled to film them. I mean, I recorded a video a few months ago here on the children's graves of the Home for Destitute Children. I read each one of their names aloud. I just felt it was important. And here we go. You see a lamb like that, it's very likely it's a child's grave. Especially with such a small headstone too. Sheila May Rock died October 24, 1943, aged 1 year, 6 months. 1.5 years. Wow, a toddler. Yeah, here we go. This is up close picture of the same tree I was just commenting on. It's a Japanese maple. I really don't know. So, calling all horticulturists, tree enthusiasts, and knowledgeable folks, tell me. I think Lakeview Cemetery calls this area something different now. I can't recall what that is, but I think historically it's been called the Paupers' Graves. Well, I know historically it was called the Paupers' Graves, but I think they call it something else now, and I can't recall what that is. I'll have to go back and check if I remember. You can see my baby right straight ahead, also known as my car, of course. Ooh, look at how these are leaning. I mean, look at that berm in the center. See, do you see how it's up in the center? Let's see if it makes sense. Stand down here. You see that now? How this is up? It's elevated in the center anyway. So I'm guessing maybe some frost heaves here. The first time I filmed here was in the winter time, and the whole place is just blanketed with snow. Lovely, quiet, cold. Quite chilly. I see some older graves over here. Definitely styles you don't see nowadays. The ones with the urns on top, for instance. Yep. Right there. And that one does not have an urn on top, but it's definitely an older style. It's more of a pillar style. You don't see, or column style. You don't see that really anymore. And that's what I like about the older sections. You get to see the stuff you wouldn't normally see anymore. Lots of wildlife here, lots of birds, lots of squirrels. I haven't seen any chipmunks yet today, but I have seen lots of squirrels running around acting silly. Yay for acting silly. Let's keep going. Look at that tree. Wow. I think about the burials it has seen over time and wonder what it was like. It also looks like it would be a fun climbing tree, or would have been at some point, with this centerpiece right here, the center area. Would have been fun for kids to climb. Kind of curious how many people watching played in a cemetery. I never have. My mother would have killed me. So I would have been pushing up daisies with the people whose graves have been running around, but I never ever played in a cemetery. But I know I've certainly read the stories of people who had said they had played in St. Augustine's cemetery in Montpelier, Vermont. That's a lovely cemetery. But as a terraced cemetery, some of those headstones are not going to be with us much longer. And I've asked about this. See that squirrel right there? Right there. I've seen a fox here. I wasn't able to capture it. I mean, I had it on video, but it was so far away. I don't think people could tell what it was. But it was a fox. A fox. I'm in Burlington, Vermont. It's the largest city in the largest city in Vermont. Should not be seeing foxes. But see, someone suggested lilac for this, but lilac is a spring plant, and clearly this is in bloom now. I keep thinking hydrangea, but and it's fragrant too, but I don't know. Now here's a prime example. I said earlier that not all end dates are added to the stone, and sure enough, this woman was born in 1845. What are the chances she is still alive? Slim to absolutely none? Yes. I may as well film this now because I'm curious and I'm staying right here. I have the camera rolling. This is not a U.S. flag, so what does this flag say? And clearly it's a veteran of some sort. So what does this say? Underhill, Jericho Fire Department. Oh wow. A veteran. Howard Payne Davis, New York, Corporal, 323rd Supply Company, QMC, World War I, July 13, 1894 to September 3, 1964. What does this flag say? In memoriam. Underhill Fire Department, Jericho, organized 1913. Number 1. Wow. If I only had like one more hand to be able to photograph that. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this as a photograph, because I think this is amazing. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. Wow. And another one of those trees. Oh, and another one. I've seen these in a lot of cemeteries recently, so. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming along with me for parts 1, 2, and probably 3 of the stroll through Lakeview Cemetery. I've got a lot more ground to cover, clearly. And I hope you'll come with me. And for my friend, who will remain nameless, I'll let you know, of course, that these are coming up so you can enjoy the walk with me. Alrighty, so until we meet again, folks, which will be the next day, of course, you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.